Wrestle fans watching all over the world on IWTV, welcome back to Basket Case. And it's that time of the show where when that beat drops, that means the real face of Focus Pro Wrestling is about to hit the scene.
Did you say face or fake?
Face.
Oh, my bad.
F-A-C-E, because,
You spell fake wrong. It's F-A-K. Whoa, what do we got here?
You know what? I gotta retract my statement for the first time tonight for the zone. Take a look at that man right there. That's the phantom face of Focus Pro Wrestling, the real champion, as you see adorned by his championship belt around his waist. That is, despite what happened to his face via Sidney Bacabella, is still popping.
All right, ready? I'm gonna give
Diego Alvarez.
I'm gonna break down Diego Alvarez for the folks watching at home. Anyone who doesn't know him. Ready? Speed, A. Strength, A. Athleticism, A.
Good.
Attitude, F. Big red F.
What do you mean? Look at this man. Look at the swagger. Look at the confidence. How are you going to tell me that's an F right there?
He should absolutely be confident, and he should absolutely have that swagger because he has pure ability that most other athletes don't have.
He also has the real Focus Pro Championship, and he has the
He doesn't need all that. He doesn't need all that. He doesn't need to do all this with the fake belt in the face. He is the future of Focus Pro. He's the future of pro wrestling. Hang on. Whoa, hold on a second.
Add that to his list of names.
Despite getting the biggest win of my career last show, I had my gorgeous face ruined by a fireball.
No lies detected.
And all of you cheered for that. I'm serious, you guys are animals. I come here show after show, entertain all you drunk idiots, and that's the respect that you show me. Listen, AKIRA, why don't you do the right thing and come here, lay down in this ring, take a 1, 2, 3, and let me go on with my night, all right? I deserve better than this. I'm a victim.
And poor guy's been through a lot.
Is he really asking the American Samurai to come in and lay down for him?
I mean, I don't think he's asking for a lot. But he's sure gonna get a lot. Straight to his phantom face. Because like you said, look who's here. He's got a sword!
Dude, this man is literally unrivaled under heaven. And you want him, you think he's gonna lay down for Diego Alvarez.
Look at the background. You see that nutcase Mike Crossa. You see JB Anderson, who just did everything that he did before intermission, and now here comes AKIRA, need I repeat, he has a sword.
It's a nut house. It's an absolute nut house.
That is literally a katana blade, ready. That could do worse than a fireball. That is not legal. That is not state sanctioned. There are rules, there are regulations. Swords do not embody.
Yeah, there's rules until Focus Pro office relaxes them.
But this is not a relaxed rules match here tonight. As much as I'm sure the Focus Pro faithful would love that for Diego Alvarez to be put in that situation, but let's hear about it.
In the corner to my right, a brave young man returning to the ring after serious injury. He hails from your girlfriend's DMs. He weighs in at 193 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed face of Focus Pro Wrestling. He's too good to be true. Papi Guapo, Diego Alvarez.
This is no opera. Diego Alvarez sings to his own tune. And the fans are going to tell him exactly how they feel about it.
And his opponent, made in the USA, representing Kill or Be Killed, weighing in tonight at 202 pounds. He is the Big Japan Pro
So, what do you think that a man who calls himself the American Samurai, king of the deathmatch, beloved both here and in the land of the rising sun, what do you think hold on, I'm sorry.
You're tough? You think you're tough? I messed up my elbow a few weeks ago, and here I am.
Give me a break.
It's true, it was a very grueling ladder match.
I'll give him that. I mean, ladder match, hell yeah.
Where he kept more championship gold, might I add.
I've been stabbed 3 times. I've been stabbed too. I got it right here in my butt. I've been stabbed too. Come on, you know it. You know it.
Dudes are trading war wounds in there.
Do me a favor.
Hey.
Do me a favor. Just lay down, take the 1, 2, 3, don't waste my time, okay? All right? Tell him not to waste my time. Come on. Come on.
Oh, come on. That is there for protection.
I want to see the scars, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's no scar. There's no burn.
It's internal damage, Drew Kazoo. There are orbital.
Punitive damages.
Exactly.
He's going to sue him?
He could need potential laser eye to save his vision. And you know what? You were asking me a question earlier. How is Diego Alvarez going to handle this situation? Guess what? This isn't a death match. AKIRA is going to have to play by the rules of a straight-up professional wrestling match against the real champion of Focus Pro Wrestling.
Well, again, one more. Diego Alvarez uses the moniker "too good to be true," and when it comes to him being champ, that is right on the money.
Not only does he call himself too good to be true, but guess what? He is the most complete professional wrestler. And guess what? This is a straight-up wrestling match.
That's the thing that is most irritating about Diego is he's got all the ability. He's got all the talent, okay? He doesn't need the fake belt. He doesn't need to go out there and disrespect the Focus Pro faithful the way he does.
Well, why are you disrespecting his credentials, his accolades? There's nothing fake about his championship. He comes out here month after month, and despite what any fan possibly throws at him, no matter what that locker room throws at him, guess what? He perseveres. He stands tall. He is still a fighting champion.
I called him the future of Focus Pro, the future of pro wrestling, so I'm giving him his flowers. He's just got to cut all that other business out.
I mean, true or false? Diego Alvarez has held his championship longer than the Focus Pro champion, Monty Aries.
Look at this now. AKIRA, leapfrog, and a knee right to the breadbasket of Diego Alvarez.
You know, and AKIRA actually came up short in a Focus Pro championship match, so a victory over the real champion could definitely elevate him back to prominent contendership, but only able to get a 1 against the real face of Focus Pro.
And let's let it be known, you know, he is a former deathmatch wrestler, but beyond capable in a standard rules wrestling match, as is made evident right now.
Taking all that he gained from his time out in Japan, like you mentioned earlier, and he is taking it out on Diego Alvarez's chest, making it as red as the circle in the Japanese flag.
See, and I was going to ask at the outset, what do you think a true warrior like AKIRA feels about a man coming in here and, you know, in a lot of ways we could, hold on, it's the wrestling equivalent of stolen valor.
I mean, AKIRA has won championships all over the world, so he knows what it's like to be where Diego Alvarez is, at the top of your game. And now Diego Alvarez getting back on top of this matchup.
Just like that, the momentum switches now. No, AKIRA out of the way now and eats a chop, and you can look at the grimace on the face of Diego Alvarez. AKIRA now lining up the shot on the move. God damn!
I mean, we saw Grassa and Stans earlier. A little page out of the book. If Diego dies, he does die at the end of the day if AKIRA will have his way.
Right now, AKIRA perched on the apron. Springboard, no. Alvarez out of the way. Up and over and draped right across the ropes is the American Samurai. And it looks like Diego now finally gets that opportunity to switch the momentum.
A samurai brought a sword, but Diego used the stun gun to stun Akira, and now, once again, turning the match back in his favor. That is what it needs to be too good to be true. He's too good for his own good.
Hard to argue with, and, you know, wrestling experts around the world, anyone who's seen Diego, they sing his praises. The talent is there.
Making sure the camera gets the best view of the face of Focus Pro, doing great recovering from the fireball that he suffered after defeating world-class Channing Thomas.
Stop it with all that cap. Hey, listen, we also have to be mindful of big Lex Lozano. Is he in the house? Oh my God. Just out of the way right there, but best friend, longtime partner, tag team partner, manager, Lex Lozano, always got to look over your shoulder when you're in there against Diego for the big man.
They say the future's looking a whole lot more suave, but Diego may not even need the other half of Guapo Suave to continue to keep the pressure on Akira in a match that everybody thought would have been so one-sided. Look at how Diego is faring. Look at that, a 2 count. Getting closer and closer to yet another victory. Another successful day as the real champion.
Well, you can stop at all the real champion talk. Everything else right on the money. Diego Alvarez, one of the best here in Focus Pro. Only a matter of time before he steps in there for a shot at a real Focus Pro championship.
The fact is, the Zote knows what he's talking about. Through and through. And Diego Alvarez knows exactly what he's doing inside that ring as a true champion, as a fighting champion, continuing to take on one of the best fighters in the entire world, standing on his own 2 feet, continuing to give back exactly what he's given.
Akira now jarring with Diego, got some very choice words for the young man. And, that's understandable because Diego gets in the mind of his opponent. Diego wants to frustrate you. He wants to get in there and take up space in your head so that you're off your game. And it looks like he's being successful with that game plan right now against the American Samurai.
Slow, methodical, making this exactly what Akira is not best at, what Diego Alvarez thrives at. Like I have said time and time again, straight wrestling, and time again, he loves swiveling those hips for that sexy neck breaker. And is it enough? Nah, unfortunately not.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, and none of this is to discredit Akira. I cannot sit here and not give that man all the credit in the world for what he has done all over the world. But there's just no denying what Diego Alvarez is doing right now. He is on a different level right now. He is doing things that nobody ever thought he could possibly do.
Again, not going to argue with you on that one.
Good, you can't.
Proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. You can like it or not, but talent is talent. Oh boy, here we go. This one's starting to break down. Had a little bit of mustard on that one. Diego wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a challenge to fisticuffs. A true gentleman's duel now.
Use the term very loosely, though, when it comes to Diego.
What do you mean?
Well, you hear the things he says about the female members of the Focus Pro. Just not even just anybody. You hear the shit that he says to them, the insults, the disrespect. It's no wonder that people like Akira and all these other opponents just can't wait to get their hands on Diego. But you know what? He uses it to his advantage right there. Case in point. Oh! Akira now taking out the right wheel of Diego Alvarez. And just like that, it appears the momentum about to switch. Oh, he's going for the fake belt.
Brendan Paul trying to make sure that the championship does not come into play here. And whoa!
Oh! Matrix is way out. Beautiful Pele. Look at this, action fast and furious. Look at these strikes by the Samurai.
Akira was trying to get stylish, but Diego Alvarez catching him at the pass. But the Death Samurai looking to kill with an elbow, and Diego responds with a knee. But how about a Pele kick? Both men down.
Alvarez was toe-to-toe with him that whole time. Another testament to his abilities.
A true clash of styles, if there ever was one, between these two here at Focus Pro Wrestling Basket Case. And now Akira Look at a oh! Got caught up.
They call it high risk, and it's for a reason. You can see why.
And Diego bringing it right back down to the mat as Akira came crashing down off the ropes.
Wasted no time to Diego. Oh, and there's the figure four. It's the last thing Akira needs right now. After that slip.
Shades of a 16-time world champion, the real Focus Pro champion, doing what he does best. Pure technical precision in the center of the ring, has Akira exactly where he wants him.
Oh, and look at this. Akira now going after the ankle of Diego to get out of that figure four, and he's got it reversed. He's got it reversed, so.
I mean, you know what? It's been the MO this entire match. You mentioned it. Akira was going after that right leg, and now reversing the pressure of that figure four. But Akira wasn't able to hold on to it as he came slipping. I think he might have tweaked his own knee.
Now they both got bad wheels.
I've heard of the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest, but how about two one-legged men in an ass-kicking contest?
Well, they both better get busy and get busy pretty quick if they want to get that W. Alvarez now perched on the top rope. The American Samurai now making his way. What do we got? Superplex.
Diego's been trying to keep this as grounded as possible, but Akira is bringing it way up top where Diego doesn't want to be. But look at that, slipping, ever the wily, ever the wiser. But even wiser is Akira, holding on to the rope for dear life.
He's biting him.
Hey, come on, you can't do that. That's the face of Focus Pro.
Wow, drop kick from the top rope, and he got all of it.
That face is not made to be nom-nom, but it's got a pure expression of pain as he just took that missile dropkick from Akira, who's now trying to get something rolling, trying to get some kink back in that knee.
Well, let's see. Diego now has no idea where he is. Woozy in the corner. Samurai on the move. Handspring elbow. Shades of the Great Muda.
There's nothing the Focus Pro faithful love more than Diego getting his ass kicked, and it looks like Akira's ready.
Puts the brakes on. Dragon screw. Look at the strength all the way up with that German.
Bridge with the toes. Shout out the Queen of the Indies, Tiffany. That's a 10 out of 10 perfect, but not enough to get him a 3 count though.
Picture perfect, but you're right. Didn't get him the W here, and now rallying the Focus Pro faithful. What a match we're witnessing.
And we're just coming back from the intermission after everything we've already seen. 2 successful championship defenses with 1 still to go in the main event. And Diego Alvarez, the real Focus Pro champion, continuing to battle the American Samurai.
Oh, here we go, going, no. Oh, going for Poppy's prettier right there.
But Akira just slammed that son of a bitch. And the kick is good through the uprights.
No.
But here's the thing. Again, this is a straight-up wrestling match, and Akira not hooking the leg might have just cost him there in this high-profile match against the champ.
He knew right there that it was about to be curtains. He was up there. He was about to get hit with Poppy's prettier. He had to switch game plans immediately, and we got a whole different match now.
But switching his game plan back to something he wasn't able to connect with earlier, and once again, Diego to get out of the way, pops up with the knee.
DDT, middle of the ring. No.
The face of Focus Pro was hoping to shatter the face of Akira, and that knee might have just done it too. Ah!
Still a count of 2. Diego. 2 big running knee strikes, still not enough to take out the American Samurai. Undoubtedly wants to line him up for Poppy's prettier. How and will he be able to get him there? Time will tell. What a battle we're watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Obviously, Akira's done his homework. I mean, this isn't Akira's first time in Focus Pro. He's seen Diego up close and personal.
Here we go.
He has Poppy's prettier scouted, and now it looks like Diego's once again looking to put him down.
Close but no cigar once again. Rolls him up. No. Back on the apron.
Well,
Is he gonna go for that springboard one more time?
The third time might be the charm for Akira. He better hope so.
Up he goes. Knees right to the ribs of Diego. This could be it. No.
True Kazoo, I need you to notice how unwise it might have been for Akira to go for those double knees, knowing he has a bad knee, wasn't able to get into that cover soon enough, but it may not matter if he drops Diego right here, right now. Wait.
Oh! Poppy's prettier.
He sure is.
Good night. What?
Wow.
Wow. Unbelievable.
When you're as battle-tested, death-trained as Akira, it's hard to kill him.
That's got to be what it is. That's definitely got to be what it is. Unbelievable. Akira kicking out of Poppy's prettier.
Brendan Paul, once again apprehending the championship. Come on. I mean, Akira came out with a sword for Pete's sake.
Wow. Poppy celebrating the fact that he ducked the kick and he ate the second one.
Yeah, he celebrated a little too soon.
Just a little.
And now who needs a sword? He was trying to go for sliced bread.
Oh, watch low blow.
But how about a shot right to the splash zone?
Low blow.
And that's a big package for a big win.
Stole one. In the split second that referee Brendan Paul had his back turned, he hit him with the low blow.
The odds were stacked against him, but in the end, the real champion perseveres. Add another W to the win column, and still beating another world-class, world-traveled, top-tier athlete. That's Diego Alvarez, baby.
There seems to be a big problem now here and in this country where we see something on TV and we know what we saw, but people tell us it's something else.
You just saw it live on IWTV that the future is looking a whole lot more suave as long as Diego continues to be the face of Focus Pro Wrestling.
Well, the facts are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the win here today, whether we like it or not, and rolling along with his momentum is Diego Alvarez. Obviously, take nothing away from the Samurai. Hopefully, we're obviously going to see a whole lot more from him in the future. Look at that young fan trying to will him back to his feet. That's what this sport, this wonderful sport is all about. The energy from these fans that is what keeps these guys going, keeps these men and women going, keeps them fighting.
Inspiring young minds, creating moments that will last lifetimes. That's exactly what Focus Pro Wrestling is all about. And you got to give big props to Akira for doing that all over the world and bringing that right